Hello my sweet berries, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be watching more Epic the Musical. Today we have There Are Other Ways by Gigi and The Underworld by Clover. There's a warning on this one. Some spicy connotations, it says. I know probably you've seen the original videos, but I'm going into this completely blind, so if you get easily triggered by this type of thing, I suggest, maybe skipping this video. Before we start though, if you want to see these videos early, please consider checking out my Patreon. It really helps, as well as giving you early access to all my stuff and just a chance to support me. You also get access to a private group chat with just me and my patrons. Also, if you want to talk to me more, please consider checking out the Discord server. Other than that, let's go! You could deceive me, darling. I need to go back to school. I need my degree. I actually do. Can I get a respectful woof woof, please?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I volunteer. I volunteer as tribute. Oh. Oh. So much power, but there's no puppets here. Innocent berries! Innocent berries! There are some innocent berries here. Let's slow down. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Oh, shoot. Why did I... Hang on. Hang on. How do I... Let me sort the camera out. There it is. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, berries. Innocent berries can leave. Go to the next part. Go. Save yourselves. On a more serious note, I know that she's like planning to kill him, but even without the killing part, this is still kind of coercion and it isn't right. Like, he's obviously against it, so I can definitely understand why there's a trigger warning.
I can't.
He said no.
My wife waits for me, but it's been 12 long years. Oh, 12 long years since I have seen my wife.
I love that she's just trying to kill him, seduce him, and he's just like, my wife, it's been 12 years, and just trauma dumps on her. Like, I've just met you, all my men are dead, but you're my next new therapist, and you're going to do a blimmin' good job, you understand?
So I beg you, Circe, grant us mercy, and let us puppets leave.
That's so cool that she's kind of like, wait, they don't want anything from me? Because all the people that came before, I know that the animatics are by different people, but in the previous animatic we saw like the way she was so protective over the girls here, because every time people have come, specifically men, they've just been attacked, or they didn't really specify what happened, but we can kind of, through context clues, figure it out. So it's really cool that she had that moment of faith in humanity was just restored. This guy's been faithful to his wife for 12 years. You hear that, you stupid pigs? Yeah, maybe you should have stayed faithful to your wives and we wouldn't have eaten you. Sorry about them, they're oinking a bit loudly. Continue. Who's this Penelope you were telling me about? Ah, Penelope, such a lovely name. No, you are not getting a second course of mud to roll around in. Who do you think you are? I'm sorry. And you were saying about Poseidon? Oh, yeah. I'm chatting with my bestie, not right now, girls. Honestly, can't a woman get some time off here? Anyways, continue. Oh, you have a child, and you threw a boy off a balcony? You're a murderer too? goodness. No way. I can't do this anymore.
It might be your one final hope.
She's my final hope.
I know of a brilliant prophet. Problem is this prophet is dead. I can't get you home.
That was brilliantly executed. The pretty glittery gold turning into like this possessed white silver. Perfection.
I'll release your men and I'll get you to the underworld instead.
On one condition. Correct? Because there's no way she's doing it for free. This series, I've lost faith in humanity. The people who are actually faithful to the human race and actually kind die. So I want baddie to stay baddie because baddie is not only baddie, baddie is also safe. So stay as baddie. Advice with Belle.
Maybe showing one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road. I remember actions of passion. I have been in love once before.
Yes, she's been in love with me. Yes. Also the switch up in the music. Love that they went to hug the guy that wanted them all to die. I know that he technically didn't want them dead, but he was willing to sacrifice them and they were all like, oh, fuck. Wait, weren't you supposed to be dead by now? You really cuss. More like, you really cuss a lot. No. What? Don't look at me like that. It was good, wasn't it? Okay. Next. If I sound weird, I'm very sorry about it. I've been crying. Nothing important, nothing to worry about, just depression things. Yeah, so I just like to give people a reminder if you're struggling, then I'm here for you. And let's all just be here for each other. You've got this. And back to the video before I stop going off on a tangent. You get the gist. Beware of flesh.
Cersei's instructions were clear.
Were they? I didn't understand a word of what she was saying. I was too entranced by her beauty. Though I think that's a me problem. Did that ghost really just middle finger at me? At us? At the berries? No, non si fa.
All I hear are screams.
Enchanting place.
Does a man become a monster? 558 men who died under your command.
Thanks for the exact number. I didn't realize it was that many this soon. I mean, not soon really, but 558? Less than 42 left. The reason I say less than 42 is because one is him and the other one is Eurylochus, so technically, because I count Eurylochus because I don't think he's going to die in the near future. I'm sure he'll definitely get injured or potentially will die, but I don't know if they definitely won't do it straight away because, you know, it would be the whole cliche of the second in command dies straight away, so I think they still need to give us a bit more time, but I really need to come up with a nickname for Eurylochus because I have Odie, and then I just have Eurylochus. Maybe I should call him Cuss. No? I suck at naming things.
I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
You have no right to feel bad about that, okay? The others, you were a victim of your circumstances, okay? As much as I blame you for a lot of what happened, Odie, the others I can kind of be like, you did what you thought was best. And I guess he kind of did for this, but there's a difference between your tactical errors got a few people killed and dropping a baby off a balcony because the voices in your head told you to. Like, literally a couple of animatics later, he's like, "Suck it, gods." I know it was technically only Athena, but then he went and angered Poseidon, so clearly he didn't care enough about, you know, the whole pantheon being angry at him. So why would he? I don't know. It's Zeus. That guy's mentally not okay anyway. Didn't he like sleep with his own daughter or something? It's weird. If you're looking for the meaning of incest, just look at Zeus. Oh, theory, that's why he hates Odie. Well, I don't know if he hates Odie, but clearly if he's making him go through the trauma of murdering a child, he has to hold some disdain for him, but because he's faithful to his wife. Why do none of my wives love me like that? Maybe because you cheat on them with their own daughters and then murder them. Foul. Oh no, I don't understand why he makes me cry, right? I don't particularly like sunshine characters that much. I don't particularly like the character tropes. I wasn't even particularly attached to him. I don't know. I feel like it's more of the when you listen to the music, he has such a specific tone. It's because it's not just the character died. It feels like our happiness got killed with it, right? So it feels a bit like Odie's depressed, and that little bit of happiness he had left was killed by his depression. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I guess because now they're spirits too. Like, he's a spirit, it makes him more of a memory. And since I have this problem with remembering people who have died and blaming myself for a lot of it, I feel like it's relatable in that sense. It's the audio experience. Like, the visuals are amazing. These animators are absolutely just, like, the way the expressions of the characters, just heart-wrenching, beautiful. But there's just something about the way the music is. Not even about the singers or like different components. It just is. It feels like the world has its own theme tune. Like, it doesn't just feel like if you look at this visual, I don't think of person singing. I don't think of I'm watching almost like a music video in a way. Like, it's an animatic, I get it, but I think of like the single shots invoke something. I feel like I'm just analyzing everything way too much, and I really don't need to.
Greet the world with open arms. Apologies. Mom? I took too long.
Oh gosh. That I took too long, really. Oh, it's pulling at my heartstrings because I'm the youngest in like all my family, even my extended family, and it just feels like there were certain times when it just felt like you were waiting for news every other day of somebody passing. It's just that feeling of not being able to say goodbye. In a lot of cases, that's exactly what happened. I haven't left the country since COVID because I've got the anxiety, I've got the social anxiety, so an airport I just can't handle. And because I wasn't able to my uncle, we were quite close. I mean, not super close, but he was one of those people that, you know, when you felt uncomfortable in a room, they'd crack a joke and you'd immediately feel at home. And I couldn't see him in the end, so it's just a lot of things. And one of like my aunt's dog, I know that sounds like such a distant thing, but like the last piece of Rosie, um, she just kind of suddenly died. She'd been ill, but nothing like serious. And it just feels like sometimes it can just feel like death is basically next to you, and it's terrifying because you just think, well, when it's no longer a matter of if, it feels like a matter of when. It's just it's terrifying. And there's this running joke in my family that whenever somebody on my mum's side of the family is hurt, everyone else is safe from getting injured because there's always at least one person who's got something going on with them. But I just always question, what if it's actually serious? What if I'm not there? There are so many things I've missed out on because of my stupid anxiety, and it's just seeing this has just like reignited my fear of what if I lose my parents? I just can't. I can't.
Bye, Mom. All I hear are screams. All I hear are screams down in the underworld.
And that's it. Sorry about going on that emotional tangent at the end. I just wasn't expecting something so profound to pop up. I don't know. I've been feeling quite emotional all day, and that was kind of la goccia che fa traboccare il vaso. So, wow, I didn't expect this to hit me so hard. Shout out to these creators because it just amplified the emotions in the songs so very much. And something other very much, I love you. Thank you for watching, and I really appreciate you. Please like, comment, subscribe, the usual YouTube stuff, and I'll see you next time. My broken arm. Good. Bye. I hope you had as much fun as me today. Same time tomorrow. If you enjoyed, you might also like these.